Welcome back to the Pivot series. Today's question is, what do you need to quit in order to pivot? So when we think about pivoting, there's a reason you have to pivot. Because you already have built up these habits, you've already made decisions that have pointed you in a different direction. And so you have to identify the things that you are continuing to do that are going to keep you from a trajectory of actually accomplishing this shift, this change, this move. And so the first thing you really need to think about are, what are those things? Are they habits? Are they things that you just have made poor decisions in the past? If it's a poor decision, then you need to ask yourself, how did you even come up with that decision? Why did you make that decision to begin with? Because you don't want to make those same decisions again. What about that made you make the choice you did versus doing the thing that would have gotten you to where you want to be now? That's something you're going to have to ask yourself. You're going to have to dig deep, because if you know what that is, you can identify it early enough to make better choices this time. Now, if it's habits, then you're going to actually have to change your habits, and that takes time. And it's okay to take that time. If you don't do it now, you're never going to do it. So stop doing the habits that have pushed you in the direction that is away from where you want to be. But first, you have to know what those habits are. It could be more than one. It could be several. I know that I've had poor habits for a lot of different things, and I have had to work on each and every one of them. First off, I tend to do one habit first to get myself going in the right direction and get on a good starting track with it before I add another habit change. So please don't overwhelm yourself with changing all of your habits at once, but identify those underlying habits and start with one and build on top of that. And it's okay. It's okay if you break your habit here or there, because quite frankly, we all make mistakes because we're human. So just know that you need to get back on that horse and keep going. A really great example of this is exercise. I know that I have started exercising better and more consistently over the past 2 months, but by golly, at the end of that second month, when I've really been on this really good habit, I actually had come across Thanksgiving, and I don't have a gym membership where my family was for Thanksgiving. So I had to come up with other ways to exercise, and yeah, I missed a day. But it's okay, because the next week, I got right back in the saddle, back in my gym, and going every day. So it's all about making sure that you don't beat yourself up over missing something or breaking a habit for once, but to just make sure that you get back in that saddle and do it again. Continue to push forward, because if you change your habits, then you will change your life.